Oh my God. The rain. Slow your bitch ass down because you're too busy fucking thirsty for the light. And you thirsty for the wrong light. Get your ass in a real light. I don't want to smoke my ciggy on camera. Kamoshimo, bruh. You bought me at Christmas. Put it in a box. Frank's in there. I don't care. I don't care. No. Ew, I know you ain't looking at me on no bicycle, sir. I mean, you could have been in a brand new Cadillac. I mean, it doesn't matter. I am not interested. I not interested. No good for me for today. No good for me for tomorrow. Okay, well, it's a rainy evening. I love the rain. Love it. If it could rain every day, I wouldn't even be mad. Oh, they starting to accept these OTC cards everywhere. Literally. It's giving the new EBT Benny. All right, I need a t-shirt. I need me a t-shirt, and I know just the place to get it. Oh, yeah. I know just the place to get it. It's raining, it's pouring. All the blessings are falling. These people are little ammo. Hey, y'all, I'm here. She's back. Oh, my God. It just smells so bad. Like something rotten. It's not a good look, friends. Not at all good. Oh, not me. Mm-mm. Spanish guy just pointed to some shades on the ground. I'm like, I got my shades on, hunty. She got her shades on. Give me 1 second, friends. Hold on. Hep, hep, hep. Wait, 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 wait. And why are you waiting thirsty? Because there's no car here. So go about your business, friend. Adios, amigos. Hasta mañana. And all of that above. She's back. All right. Hi, beautiful. Hi. Happy Wednesday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh my goodness. I love the rain, so I don't have any qualms about it, but, you know, luckily, it's not as intense, so I'm good. Oh, friends, I am a sweaty mess. Oh my goodness. Awful. But oh my goodness, friends, I was on my commuter train minding my business when I came across a very like, I don't know, a very alarming piece of information. And this is more so for my ladies, divine feminines, tap in, clock it. But they were talking about mammograms. And me being, over the age 40, that's like particularly, what technically they say we have to do. But friends, OMG, there right now, 52% of the mammogram, well, 52% of women that receive mammograms, they're over diagnosed. Okay, misdiagnosed. Well, the article said overdiagnosed. Okay, and they said that the radiation that our breasts are subjected to when we do our mammograms, they cause cancer. Me personally, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm 44. I'm about to be 45 if the divine wills it on the 24th of this month. I'll be 45. And I technically, they say like 40, you're supposed to do your mammogram. Everything is for a reason. Because I was so slow, right, to like go and get it. Actually, I got my referral from my PC and I never said it. I mean, it wasn't a real reason why, but it just, to me, it wasn't like a top priority. And now, given the new information that I've learned, I'm like, no, I don't think I'm gonna be going for a mammogram. I'm not. You gotta understand one thing, friends. Hi, Joshua, bad God. Okay, I don't know what that means. I don't know what you're, what does that mean? What is bad God? I don't know. But I know the divine source is never bad. I mean, I don't know about that, friends. You got to expound upon that. Oh, thank you, sweetie. What a gentleman. Men still hold doors for ladies? Oh my God. I guess so. Men still hold doors for ladies? My goodness. What's going on, friends? Wow. Wow. I got a mic down, friends, because I got to buy me something. I'll be right back. Well, hi, friends. I'm back. Your girl is back. Give me 1 second. I have to smoke my cigarette. I have to smoke it this one. That's not much, Papa, but all I have, okay? Wait, I don't have more. Yeah, I don't have more, Papa. Okay, Papa. Okay, Papi. I wish I had more, but only poquito. Mm. This one? This one? Nothing? See? Oh, bueno. Okay. Adios. Okay, Papa. I don't know. I just gave I don't gotta say what I did because when you do stuff, you do it. And I never got why you see people you know on social media they pull up to a homeless encampment or oh thank you they pull up to a homeless encampment or they record you know they're in Walmart or they're in the supermarket and they buy somebody groceries and they report they're recording and stuff. I'm not with that. you know when you give, and you don't need recognition for giving, especially if you're doing it you know literally out the kindness of your heart. Nobody's worrying about oh, if I get seen, oh, this is gonna look good on the ground. You give because you give. But anyway, Joshua, I hope you come back at some point, friend. And, you enlighten us all about this bad God. I would love to dive deep into, what that means. But anyway, so the mammogram thing, I'm not doing it. Um, I'm just not. And so, you know, um, I mean, respectfully, I've never been one to like follow trends and stuff like that. Even though, getting a mammogram technically is not a trend, but, you know, I mean, what did the women do hundreds of years ago before there was these such things, right? And so we got to understand that it's always more than we know. It's giving Transformers more than meets the eye. You remember that, Transformers? More than meets the eye. Yeah, the government, it's giving Transformers because it's more than we know. And so anyway, that's why it's important for us to establish ourselves as being the resistance. It's vital that we separate ourselves from the establishment and that we become the glitch in the matrix that we want to see. Yeah, you know the saying. I think it's like, I don't know if it's Dalai Lama that says, be the change you want to see in the world. Yeah, be the glitch in the matrix. Yeah. So shout out to all my glitches. Ow. I'm a bad glitch. I'm a bad glitch. Yes. Shout out to all the bad glitches. Yeah, and my glitchos. Yeah. I made that up myself, y'all. So I don't want anybody on here trying to copy, so on and so forth. But let's, like, very briefly, because like I said, I have content and things like that upstairs. I have notes in my notebook and all this type of stuff. But I don't know about you friends, but on the last live, I dove in very briefly about the shadow self. All right. And so for those of you beautiful souls that may not know what the shadow self is, I'll give you a very quick and brief definition. So, as I take a puff of my Newport, and so ultimately the shadow self is the parts of ourselves that we suppress out of fear, out of doubt, out of anger, out of shame, guilt, etc. So, in sum, the shadow self is the parts of ourselves that we want to hide away from the world. And so, all this time, we've been under the assumption that, if we have an issue with, say our temperaments, that, oh my goodness, we're just bad, we're just hot-headed. And that's what society labels us as. But in fact, it's just a part of the shadow self, right? The part of yourself that you don't really like, that you probably wish was a little different. But herein lies the solution. Instead of like trying to hide it, conceal it, bury it, push it down, no. When you deal with the shadow self, you have to work with the good parts of yourself and the bad parts of yourself. Why do you think we have a yin and yang? Why do you think balance is so important? Because we have to take the dark aspects with our light aspects, and somehow we have to find a middle ground. That's in essence what the shadow self is. And so I believe that yes, it's important to know about our outer world, but until we can be confident and we can assess our inner selves, then, you know, the outer work cannot be done. So, yeah, let's start there. We have to start with ourselves. And so, there is a famous quote, I think it's by Shakespeare, and he said, "To thyself be true." I believe it was Shakespeare, don't quote me, but I believe it was Shakespeare that said, "To thyself be true." Yeah, to thyself be true. So, in all things, friends, you know, we have to be honest with ourselves. We have to be, we have to be kind to ourselves. Okay, and when we can look at ourselves through those lenses, then, you know, healing can begin, transformation can occur, renewal, you know, reformation, transformation, etc. So, friends, I mean, I know it's not the most like popular thing. I know that it's not, you know, what everybody is on, but remember, this is New Life Revolution. And so we are above the fray. We are a cut above the rest. And, you know, let's take pride in that, you know. We're not saying we're better, but we're better informed. Okay? That's the difference. But anywho, I'm about less than 5 minutes from my flat. And so, yeah, it's a beautiful Catholic church that I'm like a block and a half away from. And so usually I would sometimes go there. There's a two, you know, it takes up almost like half a block. And so normally I will go on the like the back entrance, and there's a little open entrance, and I would just ground, like take off my shoes before I even entered. I leave them outside of the gate, and I walk and just ground. And those are things that we have to do to really connect with ourselves, right? And so for those that can't ground, 5 minutes, just listening to the beat of your own heart, listening to the breaths that you inhale and exhale. That's like a boom, quick minute, 5 minute meditation. There's so many things that we can incorporate in our lives that will bring us more closer to our truest selves. But perhaps, I don't know, we've been so indoctrinated, you know, with the lies, with the misinformation, you know. So now it's like they have us on our fucking head. What's fake and false rings true, and what's true and real rings false. It's a sick, twisted paradigm, but I'm hoping that, you know, conscious ones can see through it. Awakened ones can assess. And, you know, that's what it's about. And it doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter who you are. What matters is that you understand that we are more than who we are. Does that make sense to you, friends? That we are more than who we are? When you hear a statement like that, what comes to mind? We are more than who we are. Oh my goodness. I mean, I got 50 gazillion bells and whistles going off in my head about who we are or who we could be and our potentiality. But I mean, then we have our friends and people that are just, they prefer, the Matrix. And so, what do when you understand that everything has just been a huge a facade? What do when you understand that the lies that they've told about you have hindered you, have kept you from really accelerating and advancing in this life because you were tied in and abided to a fake reality? What do? I mean, what I would do is seek truth, and reject, all lies. And you would ask, well, how would you know it's a lie? Well, one of the amazing factors of the divine, who we are all created by, we have a certain thing called discernment. Yeah. And that discernment says that we should look at all things, we should question all things. I don't know. I believe it's something that we all have. Like, no one's, like we all have that ability. And it's a matter of, are we embracing it? Are we more comfortable with, the facade as opposed to the truth? Because I'm going to tell y'all one thing. And please hear me clearly. One thing about people that I've learned in my 44 years and 2 weeks and a day is that people will tell you all day, just tell me the truth. Don't lie to me. As long as you're honest, I can handle it. Don't lie to me. Okay. But then, ay, Papa, boy. Ay, dos míos. When you tell them the truth, and this is the same truth that they swear by, that they make allegiances by. And so these so-called truth tellers, these so-called truth mongers, when they're faced with truth, guess what? Suddenly they don't want to hear it anymore. How many times have you come into contact with people, be it friends, family, acquaintances, and they're just like, I'm a type of person, I operate from truth, and, it doesn't matter, I just deal with truth. And if a person can't be honest, then, I don't want them in my life. And, I deal with honesty. And even if it's something that hurts me, even if it's something that I don't agree with, as long as you tell me the truth. For example, how many clock it girls, ladies, I'm coming for y'all, no tea, no shade, but at the end of the day, this is New Life Revolution, so it's always going to be real and raw, that part. How many of my divine feminine ladies out there, first thing you say to your mate or your partner, significant other, husband, baby daddy, whoever, just tell me the truth. Even if you cheat, I've heard female celebrities say this, tell me the truth. Because at least if you tell me the truth, I can handle it. At least if you tell me the truth, I can respect you. And they yap, pop, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. Truth, 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 truth. Yeah. But those same women, those more, when that truth doesn't fit what you, how you feel or how you want things to go, suddenly I don't want to hear it. But it was all good just a week ago. Yeah, it was all good because you was the same woman that laid out your demand. Listen, I deal with truth. I don't deal with dishonesty. If I find out a man is being untruthful or I don't have trust, then it's over. But then when that man comes to you, tells you the truth, you don't want to hear it. Where they do that at, friends? This is our lives. And so, whether we like it or not, it is what it is. We're going to be here for some time. So, why not make some time the right time? Let me get my keys out of my purse. And I got to find my pepper spray. Because all of a sudden, I can't locate my pepper spray. And I need my pepper spray. I need my pepper spray. Because I'm still traveling in and out of state for work. And trust me, New York zombie apocalypse 2.0. And so ultimately, New York is going to be one of the first cities to go. I mean, literally. When, when ish really hits the fan, yeah, New York City is going to be one of the first cities to implode. And so I'm grateful that I don't have to be there anymore. But yet, I still have my younger brother there. I still have my aunt there. I still have some cousins there. So, you know, it's not without trepidation and a little bit of fear that I fear. But I don't fear for myself because at the end of the day, it is what it is. I'm in a different magnetic field. And so my concerns and my worries are really more so for my friends Well, I won't say I have a lot of friends in New York City or a lot of friends in general. I mean, I'm just the girl. Y'all remember Gwen Stefani? I'm just a girl. Don't take me out of your sight. Oh, I'm just a girl. Shout out to Gwen Stefani. Yeah. And No Doubt. That used to be my group back in the day. Yeah. Before Gwen went solo. Yeah. No Doubt. They were definitely about that life. Definitely a bomb group. Shout out to No Doubt. Shout out to Gwen. Yeah. So, anyway, look at the skies. The skies are gray. We ain't got no time today. Look at the skies, friend. It's giving overcast. But I love it. I love it. There's nothing like a beautiful rainstorm to wash away all of the residue and the remnants that we, that serve us none. So I'm always happy for the rain. Um, but like a very special artist said, okay, y'all might know him. I mean, he only influenced a multitude of millions of people, but he goes by the name of Mr. Bob Marley. Yeah. And so he wrote a song, and some of the lyrics in that song was, when the rain falls down, it doesn't fall on one man's house. So, quick Q&A, friends. What does it mean when you hear the statement, when the rain falls, it doesn't fall on one man's house? Well, me just being a basic thinking chick, I would say that when the rain falls, it don't fall on one man's house. That means that we all gonna feel rain. We all will feel some sort of, you know, whatever the rain is to you, no man, woman will be untouched. When the rain falls, it don't fall on one man's house. So everybody gets wet. Everybody feels the energy. Everybody feels the pain. Everybody feels the loss. Everybody feels the happy. Everybody feels the sadness. Yeah, respectfully. As a as the Charger rolls up and not the Bentley, I could remember Diddy several years ago saying, I don't want the car that look like the Bentley. I don't want the, because the Chryslers look like the look like the Bentley. And I saw a video where he said, I don't want the car that look like the Bentley. I want the Bentley. And I said, wow. And perhaps it's his very wants that has him in the place that he's in now. Because there's an old Jamaican saying, all right? Shout out to all my Jamaicans, big people, elders. They say when you want all, you lose all. So, I mean, I don't know. It's possible. It's quite possible. Anywho, yeah. What happened with me, Tariq? I still want you to tell me. What happened to me? Is it something that I don't know? Como? Como? ¿Qué? ¿Qué? What? Huh? What happened? You tell me, friend. Every day I wake up. Yeah. What's going on, friend? You see how I have to open my front door? And that's why I can't wait to get out of this place. The door, literally, it has to be the door, the initial door, the first door that they put on from the erection of this building. And look, I can't even push it. I have to kick it open. It's older than me. And so, it's older than me. It's older than me. Yeah, so I don't know. What do we want to do? It's older than me. Yeah, I don't know. It's older than me. Me. Don't you want to know about me? You want. Yeah. So, all right. Alrighty then. Perfect. Okay. So, I'm going to shut my mouth. It is what it is. I'm fine. I'm tired. She's tired. She's tired. And she's weak. Going through so much shit she can't speak. But she knows that she's gonna be alright. Cause she's working with God in her life. So she don't have any fears. She's already cried all her tears. And now she's waiting patiently. Waiting for time to catch up to me. What we know. Everything we said we should have known. All right, friends, I just got into my spot. All right. I ain't even got a chance to take my shoes off. Yeah, y'all wearing leather. Yeah, that part. Let her relax and mind y'all business. Mind y'all business. They ain't for you. Up, coño. ¿Qué pasó? All right. Yeah. See, purse? Ugh. Glasses. Come off. That part. So, first thing, order of business when I come into my abode. Wash your hands after work and play. Scrub, rinse, shake and dry. Wash those germs away. Yeah. Yeah. That part. It's a lonely. It's a lonely road. All right. So, let me go and wash my hands. Being that I just came in. I gotta wash my hands. Ay, Dios mío, coño. And now I gotta think about going back outside, buying dinner, cooking dinner. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my. Oh my God. Tell me that. Don't make me cry. I wanna testify. I'm alive. Ay, Dios míos. Okay, so, friends, the first order of business. I had to wash my hands after work and play. I had to scrub, rinse, shake them dry. I had to wash the germs away. Yeah, and many of us got to do that for the people that, the wrong people. Yeah, the negative people. Yeah, the toxic people. Yeah, the haters, the naysayers. Yeah, we gotta scrub, rinse, shake it dry. We gotta wash them away respectfully. We have to. Anyway, yeah, give me a second. I gotta turn on my AC and I'll be back to you soon. Thank you. Thank you, my friends. All right. Ooh. All right. Let me go to, yeah, this place needs to be cooled down. quickly. So I need to turn my AC on. And then I got some food left over from yesterday. So I got a shark with shape and dry. Throw it away. Alright. Alright, so where's my empty water bottle? My empty vitamin water. I always wanted a... Okay, darling, darling, darling. My darlings. Hi. Hi. Alright, so much to do. So very little time. Do I have water? Nope. Alright, another empty water bottle. Let it go. Box in, darling. Alright, so let me put my... By the way, friends, I need to show y'all this. The best vitamin water. Friends, I need to... Listen, I'm not endorsed by this, but this is the best vitamin water. It's kiwi strawberry. Yeah, it's called Focus. Yeah, as are we. We're focused. This is New Life Revolution. We're focused, man. And so the only other vitamin water that I'll drink is the Formula 50. It's the red one. It's dragon fruit. You know, if they don't have my Focus, obviously that's the only my only go-to. I mean, I've tried the acai berry and this and that, and it's disgusting. But the kiwi strawberry Focus is the best. So if you ain't got kiwi strawberry, what do you got? You wasting time, baby. You wasting time, sugar. You wasting time, and I know you would. Alright. Okay, so I got this here, which I gotta email tomorrow. I got some emails that I need to send. And so a lot of follow-ups. And yeah, so we'll see what is happening. But before we do that, all right, so let's start this Wednesday evening off on the right way. That part, let's get it. All right, I'm about to play a little music. It's Wednesday. Shout out to my brother, Young Ace. All right, he's the soundtrack. All right, he's the music aficionado. And yeah, so the rap music that you hear on my live is from my brother, Young Ace. Same mom, same dad. Shout out to Bed-Stuy, shout out to Mano. Yeah, shout out to all of those guys. And so, yeah, let's go to the tube, and we're gonna get right into the soundtrack. All right? Yeah, let's get to the soundtrack. And so this song is by my brother, Young Ace, out of Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. And the name of the track is Changed Up. How many of us have changed up? It's important that we change up. For anything that does not change or grow dies. Let's get into that. Yeah, change up. So if you are who you are, and specifically, particularly, if you're working with your shadow self, it's time to change it up, okay? So everything is changing. Let's welcome in the change. Let's embrace the change. Yeah, let's do that. Let's embrace the change. Can we do that, friends? I mean, It's weird. I don't know. For some reason, the song is not coming up under that. So I just have to put in my brother's name, his rap name, which is Young Ace. And now I got a bevy of songs. So we're going to start with Changed Up. Shout out to everybody on the track, on the live. Happy Wednesday, friends. Happy Wednesday. Let's listen to the sound, friends. Let's get into it. Yeah, let's get into it. Hey, friends. Let's get it. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. I ain't changed up. I thank God every day I wake up. Yeah, I'm on my grind every day. I wake up, getting money with my the game changed up. I ain't changed up. I thank God every day I wake up. Yeah, I'm on my grind every day. I wake up, getting money like my birthday. You know I'm cause I be getting mine, getting it. So if people cool, let's get it. All right. Aluga. Let's go. All right. Come on, here we go. Let's go, y'all. Still the same, but I got my shake up. You niggas couldn't go get a shape up. 80 put that trap in me, picking that weight up. Let's get it. What we doing? Let's go. Cracking them bricks down and scraping the plate up. Quarters from my town, I'm busting the place up. Walking you all down, try getting me cased up. Homie, it'll get sprayed up. That's a fact. I thank God every day I wake up. Yeah, I'm on my grind every day I wake up. Getting money like my birthday, you know I'm changed up. The game changed up, but I ain't changed up. I thank God every day I wake up. Yeah, I'm on my grind every day I wake up. Getting money like my birthday, you know I'm changed up. I gotta go, friends. I'm gonna come back live. Bye.